So we're live now. So
Okay.
everyone here in the group, man, you already know what we're doing. Kathy and Joshua are new, both sub two students. We're just going to be doing some follow ups. I will be calling the agent Ben for that property we walked. John's going to be making some calls. I got to call my TC real quick to lock up a property. So I'm going to highlight John. Just you guys know whenever somebody is talking to an agent or seller, whatever, just make yourself.
Thanks for taking the effort to go walk those properties, Esteban.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Go ahead.
mute myself. John, go ahead and take it from here. Let me call Johnson.
Okay, you do that, tough guy. All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. John Motzenbacher, Sub 2, licensed broker, California. Locked up 2 deals last week. Trying to get photos from one, trying to get the finer points of the Trek contract lined up for the second one. So the quick breakdown, I can't give out the address yet because the deal is not locked up. But essentially, if you go to sniperforhire.com, if you've got a JV lead that you want to partner with us, blah, 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 give me the information and then let me just take over from there. I don't really need any help. I just kind of need to know, hey, it's direct to agent, direct to seller, whatever the hell it is. And I'll basically fact find and figure it out. So I got a lead in over the weekend. As you may or may not know, I do not work on Sunday. Sunday is my only day off. That's football, family, friends, etc. So I drug my feet on this one deal in San Antonio, Texas. This guy allegedly put it under contract or was about to put it under contract with another investor. I found that out on Monday when I called, and I basically just scorched the earth. I dropped a bunch of doubt. Hey, did they give you a non-refundable earnest money deposit? Did they do, this, that, and the other thing? And basically, let the seller know, hey, you're probably dealing with a wholesaler, this, that, and the other thing, created a bunch of doubt. Tuesday morning rolls around. House is still listed on Zillow as for sale by owner. And hang on. I'm on the other line. Okay, so that is a buyer for the deal that I'm talking about right now. And that is another sub T student. So one of the things that upsets me is buyers trying to tell me what I'm going to do or not going to do, and basically let me know that, hey, if you do this, if you don't reduce your assignment fee, this, that, and the other thing, we're not going to do a deal. Well, here's the reality of it. I'm driving the car. I'll do whatever I want. You'll capitulate to me or we won't do a deal. I don't negotiate my assignment fee. Either it works for you or it doesn't. And basically, that is some of the reprogramming that I have to do. Now, most wholesalers, et cetera, and so forth, they'll capitulate. They'll do whatever. I'm not that guy. Just because you say no doesn't mean it's not a deal. It just means it's not a deal for you. So anyway, I called this guy on Tuesday morning to find out, hey, I still see this thing isn't under contract. And he says it won't be under contract until I get something solid. So then I go, there's DB in the building, the legendary Derek Barton, everybody, shout out. So basically, I call this guy up, and then he wants 4% interest rate, 8% down. He wants a 5-year balloon. All the furniture is included. And basically, I put all of that on. He wants it on a Trek contract. I put all of that stuff on a Trek contract. I send it over to him. I'm using just bank rate, right? The bank rate website that you calculate, you put all that information in. It's spitting out that the PI, the principal and interest, is going to be $1,691 a month. Well, this guy and his wife want $2,000 a month. Bro, you told 8% down, 4% interest. I gave him exactly what he wanted, but he wanted more money. So I just screenshotted that. I'm like, hey, this is exactly what you wanted. And I send that over. He says to me, oh, all right, let me talk to my wife. So he and the wife spoke about it over the weekend. He got back to me today. Now, the whole time I'm building rapport with this guy. I drive a Tesla. This guy's got one of those Ford E-Mach or whatever the hell they call the electronic Mustang thing, right? So basically, I was explaining to him, I've got the entire conversation recorded. You guys can listen to it. I can pull it down off my YouTube. I got it broken down by Alejandro on Saturday. If you're sub 2, you should definitely hop in there and get your calls calibrated. But anyway, I got everything all lined up. He started to spit the bit a little bit, and I had to. I just continued to build rapport. So I told him, "Hey, good morning. It's Sunday. I don't work on Sunday. The Oakland Raiders of Las Vegas are about to play. Blah 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 blah. This is in Texas." So I said, "I'm assuming you're a Cowboys fan," and he goes, "No, I'm a Steelers fan." So I Google real quick, who the hell are the Steelers playing today? It's the Browns. I go, all right, good luck with the Browns today. Whoop-de-woo. Left it at that. Went about my day. Made sure to check the score to see that the Steelers basically lost by 3. But usually, if you know anything about that division, Steelers, Browns, those are usually 3-point games and whatnot. So he hit me up this morning. Hey, we're going to go with you, blah, 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 blah. 1, because I did exactly what I told him I was going to do. And 2, because I'm kind of building rapport with him or whatnot. But essentially, when I was breaking down what it was, is like, hey, in year 5, we'll go and get cash out refi. I'll pay, let's say I owe you 300 grand. I go ahead and pay you that. And then let's say I pull $100,000 out in cash. I go down to the Tesla dealership, buy myself a Plaid, and we put each other on the line. I'll come see what that Ford's got for me. And, I was just basically jabbing on this guy a little bit, having a good time with him. But basically, I just basically built so much rapport with this guy. And you can tell in my voice, my confidence that I've done a few deals and whatnot. And that's why people never ask me for my credentials. They never ask me for proof of funds. They basically just kind of trust, what it is that I'm saying. And I mean, once you ruin your name, like that's all you got. So I explained that to this guy. So long story short, a couple of tweaks and whatnot. We've got the whole truck contract here. Esteban is on the other line with the TC right now to get the tweaks that we need done. He'll send this over. But basically, I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit. All I want to deal with is the closing. So if you guys got leads, you're calling out whatever it is, you need somebody to close, you can shoot those over to me. I will hop on the phone. I will close your deal if there's a deal to be made there, and we'll put it on paper. You'll take half, we'll take the other half, and that's basically how the party works. So we are going to be calling leads. I got Ben here. He is a licensed agent in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you guys have properties, et cetera, and so forth, you out. I'm a licensed broker here in Central California. But basically, we can handle whatever it is. I don't know whose phone that is. Pick up that call.
Hey, hold on.
Esteban, you got to mute yourself.
One second.
So Esteban is the ringleader here. I'm just the eye candy of this show. So I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're going to be making some calls. I just called an agent. This guy never answers the phone. I kind of need to reach out to this one agent and see. I'm gonna call one in Arizona right now. Let me see. That one's sold. Do I have that guy's number? Yep. All right, I'm gonna call this guy. Okay, Esteban, if you can hear me, Dale Wilson said he is going to send the photos. So I locked up another one. It's a VA loan in Forney, Texas, or some horse shit, and that's just outside of Dallas, allegedly. Brand new 2022 build. We're basically just trying to get the photos. I'll send them. I sent them. I got bathroom only. I'm in a meeting. Whoops. Wait a minute. I'll check in shortly. Okay, so that's another deal. So if you can hear me, Esteban, the photos allegedly of that other deal are going to be here shortly. I'm going to go ahead and call the owner of this property. I mean, this on the surface, 100%, this is not a deal that we're going to call anyway, just because I want to show you how we do this. There's no fucking magic to this shit, guys. There's absolutely no magic to this shit. Everybody wants to make I don't have a script. I don't have this. You don't need a script. You need to pick up your phone, make some phone calls, figure out what the seller's problem is, and try to solve it. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. I have no idea who this guy, I don't even know who the fucking owner's name is.
Please leave your message for...
No, we won't. We will call you again. Can you guys hear that ringing?
Please leave your message for 4.
Okay. Triple dial.
Please leave your message for 414-688-5933.
Hey there. Not sure I've got the right phone number. I got a note on my desk saying you wanted to sell this property there on Springtime Road in Maricopa, Arizona. If that is the case, do me a favor. Give me a call back. 559-212-3423. Again, my name is John. I am looking for properties in your neck of the woods. 559-212-3423. All right, so I leave messages. A lot of people don't leave messages. You're already calling the dude. You got to shoot your shot. You got to leave it out there. 1,000,000% for sure they're not going to call you back if they don't know who you are. And if you don't leave a message, they're not going to know who you are or what the hell you want. So that is that one. So I've left. I'm going to leave this agent message too. Let me see if I can call Dom Rocha.
Calling Dom Rocha NCFS mobile.
Please leave your message for 480330121.
Hey, it's John Motzenbacher. Give me a call. I'm calling your leads right now. I just wanted to get a little background on a couple of these. I'm just going to continue calling. I think this one is on market. Can you guys hear my phone ring when it's going out? Shit, I don't have the guy's phone number on this one either. Ben, you can hear my phone ringing and all that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I should skip trace this guy.
I might drop a few privy leads in the chat here, John.
This one.
Yep.
Call Bill Welsh.
Calling Bill Welch, Subto Sober Living.
Hey, I was on the other line. I'm on a live stream too, but you're not speakerphone or anything. Yeah, just making phone calls and whatnot, JV and deals. But that contract, we had to tune up a few things on it and send it back out. They're not coming off that 5-year balloon, so it's probably not going to work for you. Okay, brother. Have a great day. If I have anything else, I'll send it your way. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Hey, what's up?
So you're calling the leads right now?
Yeah, I'm calling the lead. So don't give out the whole address. I got you on speakerphone, blah, blah, blah. I'm on the stream right now. All right. So I left a voicemail for the one on Springtime Road in Arizona. If you've got notes in here that it was $190,000. It's the owner. This guy wants $190K down. Like, I already know that's not a deal, but I'm going to call him anyway, try to talk some sense into him. You gave me another one in San Diego. I've got the agent's phone number. You said you spoke to the listing agent. His client is still wanting to sell the property. Do we have the seller's contact information? Because the agent never answers the phone.
Yeah, I do, but the thing is, he's out of the country. He's like in England.
Oh, okay. He's in England, is he? Okay, mate. All right, so... Yeah, well, I mean, I can leave a message for this knucklehead agent that doesn't ever call back. But if we can get the seller's information,
Okay.
if he's got a telephone that you've spoken to the seller.
No, I was going to, but like the only phone number I ever found of his was an international phone number, so I didn't know how that worked. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See if you can get more information. I'll go ahead because it's going to cost us more money, right? If we have to go through the agent, and if the agent doesn't have it under contract, he's not even, technically able to speak on behalf of the owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only reason why I put that lead in there too is because from what I was researching about the seller's company, it looks like he's going bankrupt, according to like their laws over there. So that's why I was like, okay, he might need to sell this one.
Okay. And then let me see. I will text you. Or is this one on market? Let me see. No, this one's not on market. So hold on a second. Let me see. Dom. Whoops. Boom. You see that address I just texted you?
Yeah, that one?
Yeah, you didn't give me a phone number for that dude.
Oh,
text me.
My bad. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, text that to me and I'll call that guy right now.
It's a lady.
Oh, wait, maybe you did give it to me. Tosha Perkins or whatever?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
All right, let me just call her and I'll handle that, and then I'll get back to you, and then I will call this other one that you put in here in Pensacola, Florida.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, later. All right, so that dude sent me a lead last week. That's the one I locked up in Texas. So obviously he's a little motivated to send us leads. I guess my computer was on mute there. Not my microphone, just the sound. Are you guys calling agents too? All right, I'm going to call this one. Let me see here. Okay, let me see. We'll use this one right here. Here. Oops. Here. 801. Tosha. That's who I was looking for. Did I get the wrong phone number?
Who?
Tasha?
Nah, wrong number.
All right, apologize. Have a great day. Okay, that's not even the right number. Let's see here. That's not the right number. All right. So if you guys got leads, yippee-ki-yay, send something over.
Cool. I just got off the phone with our TC. He's starting on that paperwork.
Okay, cool. You sent
Also,
me
I already called the buyer, filled him in with everything, so we're all on the same page. So
Okay, what buyer? I'm lost. What buyer?
Seller. Sorry, seller.
Okay.
Correct.
So our buyer spit the bit because they don't want the 5-year balloon, and I'm not going to argue about it.
Okay. Hey, let me. I'm gonna put this address on the chat, or actually, Ben, do you want to put the address on the chat for those 2 properties that I walked yesterday? That way, everyone within the here inside the live can see. We'll look it up on Zillow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get on that right now. Give me just one second.
This is the other one I had. So I basically Ben is an agent on our team, connected with this agent in San Antonio. Had two properties that are just complete beaters. So I want to go walk them, and she's like, "Hey, I got this other property over here where there's a friend staying in the house. He's a professor at some university, and he's not paying any rent. I guess he's a liberal, doesn't want to pay his rent, and the seller had gone into pre-foreclosure, so she basically had to come up with the money and catch up the arrears or the late payments, and then is still making payment on her house and the this rental property. So sounds like we have a squatter, and it sounds like a perfect sub to as well. So I'm going to put that on the chat so we can all take a look at it. Or you might have it, Ben. It's the one over on Cavalier.
Yes, sir. I do have it. So there's 3 properties. I won't give out addresses. There's the one that you walked, which was on the fourplex. Then there was the adjacent property. Did you get to look at that one as well? The one that needs to be put back together?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's those 2, and then there was and then there's the other one. Did you guys get to go look at the other one that has? That one's hers. There's an investor that has a tenant in there that hasn't been paying rent. Is that the one you were talking about?
Correct.
Okay, so there's those 3. Yeah, I'll put the addresses in here for you guys.
Yeah, you have access to PropStream, right?
I do not.
I posted it on the chat. I'll send you my login. So do me a favor, pull up the address that's the one on Cavalier. Go ahead and put it on the chat, and then also if you can, that one has a mortgage. Let me just look it up. John, I told this agent I get back to her today. The property is either going to be a novation or a fix and flip. It's basically the seller and her partner bought this house cash. He came in with half of the money, and then she came in with a hard money loan. They bought the property, they bought the supplies, they got the contractors. Somewhere in the middle of that, there was miscommunication. Shit hit the fan. He bought her out, so she's out of the picture. He just has money sitting in the property. It needs a ton of work. I think that duplex needs like at least 80,000, and the other one needs about 100,000. It's a 2-story. It needs some leveling, possible foundation. There's fucking homeless people broke into the windows. It's a full renovation. So as far as numbers, He wants for the fourplex. The seller wants 180,000, and then for the other house wants 205,000. For the fourplex, they allegedly had an offer at 160,000, but the seller didn't want the 160. He was pretty stern on the 180. She even showed me the message. And then for the other one, they want $205,000. I said, hey, you know what? If you're getting if you're getting offers from investors at 165, then we're probably going to be around the same number if we're buying cash. Basically pitched to seller finance, and she said, yeah, my seller's open to seller finance. I don't know terms. I have not spoken to him. So I was wondering maybe I can get you on the phone with the agent and we can set up something with the seller. She seems pretty well versed. She's pretty chill, very easy to talk to, have pretty good rapport with her. So that's where we're at right now. And then the one over on Cavalier, that's the one where the seller is an investor.
Tampa, right?
Yeah, no. Yes, yep.
Yeah, I spoke to her.
Okay. So let's see. What do you need from? So fourplex.
Why don't we both just get on a call with her?
Screen here. What's that?
Why don't we both just get on a call with her? Because you
let's do it.
Property, I set it up. Let's turn the screws
Yeah.
on.
Hold on. Let's look this one up. The one on Calaveras. Let me just look it up on PropStream. Let me see that. The one on Calaveras is on the chat.
Yeah, you walked it though?
No, I didn't get to walk this one. There's a tenant or a squatter in there.
Yeah, that thing's rough.
Yeah, and it shows so on PropStream it shows that it's free and clear, but she told me there was a mortgage on it. It had gone into pre-foreclosure. They caught up, but I'm looking here on the mortgage info on PropStream. I don't see that.
Okay, so explain to me how I'm going to pay $200,000 for this, and Zillow says it's worth 187. Now, obviously, Zillow is not accurate, but when Zillow is lower than what you want for it, I use that to my advantage.
Yep. Yeah. Whenever the asking is over Zillow, usually it's overpriced.
Yeah.
It needs a shit ton of work. Like she was like, I know, he's just stern. Like he'll be open to seller finance. I think he just wants his number. It doesn't sound like he needs all the money, so we can do this treat it like an innovation, right? Basically, do a land contract, maybe just no money down or some money down, and then just the rest, lump sum once we list the property on market. Because this is not going to work as a hybrid. It's just right out.
She's going to want to list it.
Shit, I don't like it. As long as we all make money off of it, it doesn't matter. Or we can just assign it to somebody that wants to do innovation, and they can just worry about that. But hybrids out of the picture because you're gonna have to come in with a whole bunch of money with the repairs alone. You're looking for both properties. You're looking at $180,000.
Okay, let me see here. Hold on, I'm trying to.
This is a link shared. Sorry. Let me see. Dude, stop messaging. So I'll go ahead and give the agent a call here in a second.
You're just going to add me, or we're going to talk through here? What are we doing?
Yeah. We'll just we'll put it on. So you'll just mute yourself on the stream. I'll leave my mic on. I'm gonna call you on a 3-way, and then I'm gonna add her. Okay, just give me 1 second here. I'm getting some other people to join with some leads for us. I can only see Facebook link. Okay. Hold on.
And shout out to Bill Welsh for the fucking buyer pull away. Hey, I'm ready to close out my interest in this property. It's fucking epic. I loved it. Well, you can close it out because I will move this shit. I was so sad. I thought of the most creative website for a flipping business. I flip bricks, but somebody already has that shit. I was like, that would have been a good name. My kids are home from school this week, so there's added noise in the background. I got a kitten that we're trying to take care of. I threw the dogs outside. Weather's pretty nice. My wife had the heater on this morning, so I was basically choking to death here in my office. But I'm ready to close some more fucking deals. I need some fucking leads. What are we doing? Let's go.
Hey, we want to see that.
Oh,
I think the chat wants to see the cat.
The cat's with the kids, and I'm not fucking dealing with the bullshit. It's not happening. I'm not a fucking cat guy. I don't know if that's hard to believe or not. But the cat's cool.
All right, let me call Deborah here.
Okay, so I'll mute myself on the stream.
Yep, I'm going to call you on your phone and then merge a call with her. All right, now let me add her on the line. Deborah Esparza.
Hello, this is Deborah.
Hey, Deborah, this is Esteban.
Hi, Esteban.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Did I catch you at a good time?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome. Hey, I have my partner John on the other line. Is it okay if I merge a three-way between us?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It was. All right. If I get this right, I should have Deborah and John on the other line.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hi. Good morning, Deborah.
Hi, good morning.
All right. Go ahead, Esteban. I'll let you drive the car.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty much, John is my partner. We were interested in taking those two properties down. It's just catching them up to speed with all the details you gave me and all that stuff. So as you know, you got some offers in around 160. We talked about seller being pretty stern on his price. And then you mentioned he was open to seller finance. So when we were running our numbers right on our cash offer, we're going to be around that 160 mark, which is a complete waste of time for your seller. He wants a 180. So he wanted to see what he was thinking in terms of what kind of terms he wants for the seller finance, or if maybe we can schedule some kind of call with the seller and just figure out the numbers. That way we give him exactly what he wants and not waste each other's time.
Sure. Yeah, let me, I sent him a text earlier and he hasn't responded, which could mean that he might be on the road or maybe in a meeting, but let me grab.
This was the gentleman that lived in Georgia, memory serves
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me find out the terms on seller finance, and this would be for both properties, right?
Correct. And then we were also interested in the Calaveras. If I recall correctly, you had mentioned that there was a squatter in there, which was the professor slash friend. Wasn't making payments, so they went into pre-foreclosure. The seller or the owner of the house caught up the payments and is stuck with a current mortgage payment on that property plus their house. But I was looking up some.
Right.
I was just looking up. I was playing detective and looking up some numbers. I don't see a mortgage on that property, so I wanted to see if maybe I'm missing something, or I think maybe my system's just wrong.
So on there, because when we asked Kathy, they did pay off that mortgage balance on that property, because I know that they did have a balance on it when the professor moved in there.
Uh-huh.
And then he was supposed to keep up with those payments. So I'll get with Kathy on that and see what's going on. But I do know that the professor, that he's still in there. They're going back to court on December the 4th, which I shared with you. And they want to make sure that they can get rid of the property, either with him in there or even if they just don't want to deal with him any longer. And
Okay.
it could be that once the judge makes the ruling, he'll have to get out anyway.
Okay. So, do you want to maybe call us back in a couple minutes?
Yes, let me do that. And Esteban, and then as far as Juan Torres and the fourplex and the house, I'll ask him what terms he has in mind, and then I'll also ask him just to call you directly, so that y'all can try to work those terms out and get me out of the way, because it doesn't make sense for me to be in the middle when he's probably got something in mind as far as terms that would work for him, and then we can take it from there.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, I mean, we'll definitely get you taken care of. That way you can buy some Christmas presents just in time for Christmas.
All
But
right.
okay, sounds good. We'll be waiting on your call. All right.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, John. So, hey, we got 13 people on the live. Nice. I have Michelle Rice, another Sub 2 student. She just sent me a message. She's watching the live. She says she has the number to the seller on the Calaveras. So, just waiting for her to join.
A property that's been worked by multiple Sub 2 students is what I'm hearing.
Probably. So, this sounds like a John type of call.
Oh, I'll handle it. Don't even trip. Like, I wish he would pick up a phone call from me. This is
All
probably
right.
going to be one of those knucklehead sellers with I'm going to need 50% down. How am I supposed to do that?
That's always my fears. It's their idea of seller finance terms is half down. That ain't
And
gonna
that's
work.
when you hit them with the how am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, exactly. How would I do that for you? How would I give you half?
Yeah. I could go to the bank and get better terms.
All right. So, we're just waiting.
True.
For those of you who are just joining, basically, you called up an agent on a property I walked over in San Antonio yesterday. It's a straight beater, needs a lot of work done. The seller's a knucklehead. He's really stern on his price. He's asking basically more than what Zillow shows. Now, for me, a good rule of thumb is whenever the asking price is over the Zestimate, usually it means they're asking too much. In the middle of this live stream, I had a friend of mine in Sub 2 basically say, hey, I know that seller, I have a number, so I'm trying to get her here to join the live, so just bear with me. If anybody has any questions, if you're from the A1 community, welcome. I'll see you guys tonight at 6 or 5. Let me get this number. Also, if you guys have any leads, you have any red sellers, agents, go ahead and scan that QR code at the top. You can submit your leads or go to myleadcentral.com. We'll call up your leads live. Try to lock them up. John locked up 2 deals last week. We went under escrow a few days ago on one, opening escrow on another one, hopefully tomorrow. So whatever you guys need, we have it all here. Might pick there, but great. All right, so I got Michelle here. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, can you see me?
The whole world can see you.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh, the glasses.
Prescription. I can't see without them. So the last time I spoke to that investor was back in July.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I called that. So I was calling on a house. The agent told me about the house on Houston and the quadruplex on Calaveras. She said that she ended up putting a bunch of money in. He ended up buying her out because she didn't want to deal with it anymore because people were breaking in, stealing, supplies and everything like that. So he just bought her out. And pretty much numbers are what he wants, and he's not budging. Like I think and so yeah, I've got that. He's out of Georgia. He's not even here in San Antonio.
Okay. So if I'm hearing correctly, it sounds like this is a job for sniper for hire.
I'll handle it. All I got to do
Hey,
is
John.
give me the phone number. I'll call this knucklehead right now. Let's go.
Yeah, and he's a contractor too.
Have you seen his cowboy hat with the Sub 2 logo? The word on the street is you got to make at least 10 sellers cry to earn that hat.
So how do you want me to give you his number?
If you want to send it to me on Messenger or also on the private chat here, you can just type the number and we can call.
Oh, is it the one with the lock on the message?
Yeah.
Okay. First time I've been on something like this. So
no worries.
I heard it in the background. I was like, I know that property. I've called it.
Yeah, it's been ran through. Hey Joshua, if you want to post your leads as well on the bottom, we'll call them after this.
Okay, I think I sent it. No, that's not me.
Yeah, I got it. The one ending in 3077.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, John. This is
all right. So he owns the one on Calaveras and which one?
Calaveras.
So the address. It's on West Houston. It's right across the street from an HEB.
Okay.
Yeah. The HEB, yesterday when I walked the property, they broke the windows. There was like a homeless person living in there. There's trash everywhere, you know. It's a pretty rough area.
Was that the house that they broke into? Because they put boards on the quadruplexes because they had to kick everybody out of there because they had broken in there too.
Yeah, there was a few windows that were broken.
Yeah, because he still had supplies when I went and looked at it in July.
Yeah, there was still some stuff there. So let's have John go ahead and call. John, stage is yours.
Okay. Let me see. The numbers in the chat?
Yeah, the one ending in 3077.
Got it. What's this guy's name?
Oh, what? Is that what I typed?
Yes.
Yeah. I see
No,
Michelle
it's
Wright.
the one that says Ben. I have 770.
Okay. All right, hold on.
It's that number. I don't know where that other number came from.
Okay. What's this guy's name?
Juan Torres.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an auto.
I had issues getting a hold of him also back then.
Your call has been forwarded to an. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 77036677757 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey there, I was surfing through Zillow here, saw a property on Calaveras there in San Antonio. Do me a favor, give me a call either on my office number here, 212-255-2587, or directly on my cell, 559-212-3423. Just want to figure out what's going on with this property. It looks like it needs quite a bit of work. All right, so I triple dialed that guy. Obviously, no answer.
Maybe that's why it's not selling.
Well, that's when they do it for sale by owner. That's always the thing. I have 12 emails that I just got. Like sub 2 always blows me up when shit's canceled.
Now, I have a lady who's in foreclosure, and she's got her head in the ground on what she wants.
Yeah, that's odd.
I've been following this lady since July. She was supposed to have gone to auction in August. It's a VA loan. She's had it since like 2018, 2015. And I talked to her recently because I was just talking with the agent, her friend, and she was having issues with her too. Her son just graduated high school. He's already at college. I found out she only paid about not even a year's worth of mortgage. So I got from her, I actually got the number. She's behind 93,000 and she wants 25,000. That's the only way she's going to do a sub 2.
Or
and I was
what?
just like, huh?
Or what? She's going to go to foreclosure. Like what? I mean, I don't understand.
She was able to get it stopped because of the fact that she was 100% disabled. And so they were trying to charge her property taxes. And she got the foreclosure stopped, but now she's saying it's not even, I didn't even see it on the list for December, but she says it's up for auction in December.
Okay.
And she's about ready to just let the bank take it. She's wanting like 370 and it's not worth that much in that area.
I can put some money in her pocket and save her credit, or she could let it go back to the bank. What do you want to do? Let's call her. If you put her the address of the home and her phone number in there, I'll call her right now. I can. But my experience is 9 out of 10 times they're not going to answer the phone because they just think I'm another bill collector.
No, she answers.
Is this in Texas? Where is this?
It's in San Antonio also.
Perfect, because my phone, when it calls people, it says Texas auction stoppers. So let's do this.
What is this thing doing? Trying to type in the number and it's giving me all crazy stuff.
Esteban, can't she just send you a text
Let me
message?
Yeah, send it on the messenger and to me, and then I'll send it over to John. I'm trying to. Okay.
I'm ready to lock up deals. We got 2 solid days this week, and then we're basically forced into retirement for a week because everybody needs to celebrate. I hate holidays. Absolutely can't stand it. Just puts
Agreed. It just slows everything down, John. It just slows everything. That's what Dana White says. I hate holidays, man, because
I can't stand it. Like I lose it every week.
Right.
Hey, what is Jeff's last name?
Oh, jeez. I've got him in my phone. I got him in my phone as Jeff Sellers. I really don't know because his shit's in an LLC.
Yeah, I mean, do you know the name of his LLC? I can just skip trace it real quick and get his name.
I thought that was what was on the contract. Here, Masuna LLC.
Yeah, I still need his name though.
Do you have his phone number? Just text him.
Yeah, I could do that.
You're gonna have to put his wife's name on there too. I think. I'm not sure. Let's get that shit locked up. I'll have that moved before the sun sets on the West Coast today. Period. My buyers spit the bit because they don't want a 5-year balloon. They want me to, push that out to 10 or 15 years. I mean, I get it, but it's a 4% interest rate, and it's fully furnished. It's ready to go. And I already know I can sell that thing 10 times over. It could be an Airbnb, obviously, sober living, anything like that.
Okay.
Hey, Esteban.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was just chatting with the real estate agent on this deal, and he said he only has about 10 minutes. Otherwise, he's not free until 2. So you want to just hook up at 2?
I mean, we could call now, or we could call at 2. What do you think?
Well, I don't want to get in the middle of what you go.
It doesn't matter. We just want deals. Esteban, you're calling. I'm calling. Who's calling?
Okay. Well, let's just call him. We'll call him after this one. If you want to shoot me like the details to my phone, and then I'll handle that. John, that's the number for the seller in the chat for Calaveras.
For Calaveras? I thought that.
Yeah, this is the one where they're all the same. That's the one we're talking about with Michelle. That's the seller's.
Okay. Because the number that I got was off of Zillow.
Okay.
And that's
sorry. This is sorry. My apologies. This is the one Michelle just mentioned about the pre-foreclosure. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Give me the address so I know what I'm talking about.
Can you text me the address, Michelle?
I did. I already did. Are you there?
Really?
I got that.
Yeah. I sent it all in the same thing.
No, I see the message here. I got the number. It says June listed 370. Oh, it's on the bottom. Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry, when I went to text you, since I'm on my phone, it kicked me off of this.
Yeah. What market is this, San Antonio?
Yeah.
Hey, F1. Look at the chat or whatever. Somebody says they want this deal that we got.
Okay.
I don't know who that is. I got to vet all my buyers. I don't trust anybody. Okay. So this one on Blue Sky, that's the one
Yep.
that's the VA?
That's the VA, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of some of these. I got too many windows. Okay. So is this this looks like it's for sale by an agent.
Yeah. So she got with her friend. They didn't, whatever the date was that they finally listed, it took her that long just to get it listed, all the way from July, August of this year till now. When was it
Okay.
listed?
So does it make more sense to call the listing agent versus going around?
No, because she's not getting any further with Jillian either. There's so many times that she's trying to call Jillian to find out what the heck she wants to do, and she's not answering her. So the agent's having just as hard a time. And I mean, the agent's already known that I've talked to Jillian.
Okay.
So
let's just do this. And that's her name, Jillian?
Yeah.
Hello, please leave.
Hello?
Hello, please leave your name and number, and I will contact you as soon as possible.
Negative, Ranger.
Hello, please leave. Hello, please leave your name and number, and I.
One more time, because we always triple dial. You ain't called 3 times, you ain't called once.
Hello, please leave. Hello, please leave your name and number, and I will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you and have a blessed day. The mailbox is not accepting.
Come on, .com. All right, so I'm going to have to shoot them a text.
She's hard-headed.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if it was easy, we wouldn't be able to talk to her because she would have already done this. And the red sellers, people that are unrealistic, they're my favorite people to talk to.
I mean, I built really good rapport when I went and door knocked her. Me coming from the military, growing up in it, everything. I mean, we stood there in her house for like 30 minutes just chatting.
Is she she's military too? This was a VA loan, right?
Yep. And she said they changed the specs or something. She thinks that she's going to be able to get a home if that goes to foreclosure. She thinks she's going to be able to get a home within a year.
No, she's
I'm like,
not.
I think I talked to them, and it takes 2 years.
No, it's not. No, if it goes to foreclosure, she's looking at 7 years. Oh, Smash Mouth, I like it. Negative Ranger is what I was saying. That's like Top Gun, but no, I don't think I live on the prairie. I mean, I'm in the communist country of California, bro. I own a lot of cowboy boots, cowboy hats. Never been on a horse in my life.
So
I don't care who talks smack. I close deals. Next. Nice to meet you, Smash Mouth.
I got hey Joshua, so can you fill us in on that lead over in Spokane? So everyone that's on the live, just don't say the address. I already put the address on the chat for you guys in here.
Yep. So I originally found it online and ran some comps on it. It looked like it was going to be a good deal, so that's when I ended up talking with you. It's an estate sale.
Carsley?
I'm sorry.
This is Carsley. Is that the right address, Esteban?
Correct. I put the Zillow link.
Just making sure I'm on the same page. Go ahead, Joshua.
Yeah. And then I tried to see if I asked them if there was still an existing mortgage. They said no, it's an estate sale. I asked them if they were open to, seller finance or any, and just, being bought out. And they were like, no, we just want it done with. They want to walk away, so on and so forth. So I've been back and forth with this guy, the agent. His name's Phil. And he said that they're hopefully looking to sign a deal tonight. They're open to all offers. I asked him what it would look like for him to be a cash offer, and he hasn't answered that question. But I figure this is definitely going to be a cash purchase.
Okay, this thing's only been on the market for 11 days, so I don't see a lot of pain. I'm going to call this guy and just have a conversation with this dude. Where the hell is this thing? Spokane, Washington. Any reason that we're not?
Correct.
Any reason that we're looking at Spokane, Washington?
My market is the Pacific Northwest.
Gotcha. Okay. I've never done a deal there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm new, and
it doesn't matter to me, my man. I don't care if the house is on the moon. It's irrelevant. So, and just for you playing at home, I've got multiple phone numbers, so I just call these folks up. Let's see what the story is. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not talking smack, so tap the brakes. But most Keller Williams agents, they think they're a level above the rest of the world.
Perhaps they are. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, you've reached Phil Wells. Please leave me a brief message.
Yeah, so here's my shocked face that an agent doesn't answer their phone.
Well, he said he only had about 10 minutes ago, and he said he wouldn't be free till 2.
Okay, we'll try you one more time. This is the part that frustrates me the most about calling agents. They don't pick up their phone.
Hi, you've reached Phil Wells. Please leave me a brief message and I'll get back to you. Alternatively, send me a text instead. Thanks for your call. Have a good day.
Hey, Phil, it's John calling about this property here on Carsley Ave. Just curious what's going on with that property. You can give me a call back here on my cell, 559-212-3423. Trying to deploy some capital into your neck of the woods. I don't know if this is a good fit or not. I don't know what I don't know, but I won't know unless you give me a call back. So please do, my man. All right, so we'll just leave a fucking message for him. Ain't no Cowboys in Seattle, that's for damn sure. I reckon. Nothing but rain.
No, there's more than all the Cowboys are on the east side.
This Raider Nation. So if you're old school, the Sea Chickens used to be in our division. We used to whoop that ass 2 times a year, but we don't get to do that too often. Is that your team, my man? I don't want to start talking. I mean, yeah, I do want to start talking smack, but
man, I got crappy with service.
Hey, why don't you call up Dorothy?
Dude, let's do it. Let me fill everybody in while I'm looking at Dorothy's information. I'm going to cut her short today. I'm not going to let her give me the 17 Taliban and the Russians and the Latinos and everybody else that was talking to her. Hold on.
It's basically, she's in pre-foreclosure. She
Has
just can't keep up with it.
14 arrests or charges or something.
Yeah, she has 414 arrests. The reason we know, we connected with an attorney friend of ours from Sub 2. She basically is going to lose her house. She doesn't. Did she mention she has no powers or something like that?
No water. She's living in like an RV in the driveway. God knows what she.
At one point, there were some squatter Talibans in there, and some I don't know what else is going on.
Not a few.
Originally,
17 Taliban.
Yeah, 17 Talibans. It's on the previous live. We ran it up for like 8 hours. I think it's like at the 2 hour, 15-minute mark.
Yeah, it cut off at 8 hours. We actually went 9 hours and 51 minutes.
Yeah, we walked some properties live. I had to jump some fences to walk some properties. But yeah anyway, that's Dorothy. So John's going to call her up right now.
I can't wait to call her right now. She's in Florida? Yeah. She's in Florida. So let me get my Florida number up.
I'd be surprised if she doesn't have your number blocked by now.
Oh, she probably does. She probably does. But we have no idea what this house. She was tweaking out of her tree, talking about she was taking stuff out of the house, and let's just call her. I mean, she wanted $15K in her pocket. Now we could go ahead and do this, and then renegotiate after.
Backwards. That's what it is. It's backwards.
I've got you guys muted on my end, so I can't hear you.
Did you hear me?
Uh-oh. I get a feeling that we've broken up.
Please leave your message for 9.
No, Dorothy. You and I are going to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Can you guys hear this?
Yep.
Okay.
Please leave your message.
Hey, Dorothy, it's John. I haven't heard from you. Still interested in buying that house. Hope you're not getting attacked by some Russians or Latinos or the Taliban or God knows what else. It seems like you've had a string of some bad luck. It's Thanksgiving week. I'm feeling generous. I'm ready to do a deal. What say you? Call me back either here 727-228-0343 or directly on my cell phone, 559-212-3423. Dorothy, let's get a deal done. All right, so that's my girl, Dorothy. Not going to lie, I kind of miss her.
Yeah, you could be like a radio host. You got that voice, like.
Hey, caller number
1-800.
Hey, caller number 7. Sale. Yeah, I definitely could. I got a face for radio. That's what I've always been told. All right.
So so this is where we're at. It seems like none of the leads are.
What do you mean we haven't closed the deal yet? I ran up 2 last week. I need leads. Like, Smash Mouth, send me a deal. I'll close somebody. I can't even get anybody on the phone. Agents aren't answering the phone. Everybody's already on vacation. This is why I hate holidays. Give me some leads. Let's go. My phone's not on Do Not Disturb, is it? No, it is not. Nobody's calling back. Who else should we call?
Oh.
So I'm gonna left voicemail for Dorothy, log call, do this. What day? Oh, I hear the cat. I hear the cat.
Hey, John,
Go ahead.
I might have a lead. I was chatting with a real estate agent earlier, and there's a home. Hold on 1 second. So the lady had a tenant inside, and the tenant, I think, stopped paying. So she ended up evicting her. And then now she has some other financial things she'd like to throw her money into. I wrote down a bunch of notes. Hold on a second. So it's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 2,226 square feet. She's basically trying to liquidate and put that money in other ventures. She had a rental. The tenant wasn't paying. So she was renting it under market value at the time. She is open to offers. I had asked about seller finance, and the lady's like, "Oh no, she's not into sub 2." And I acted stupid, like I didn't know what sub 2 was.
Okay. Let's just call her.
It's okay. And
Esteban, get the or Joshua, you know how to put the shit in the chat here?
Yes, sir. You
Just
want the
give me
address?
the address, and I'll pull it up here. I'll call the agent. I'll just call out of the blue. Hey, we're looking at this, that, and the other thing. I'll just show you how I break down these agents, especially the ones that say, "Oh, my seller's not interested in this, that, and the other thing."
Wonderful.
So,
I really appreciate that.
One of the comments here, Smash Mouth says to go get your own deal.
Okay, that's all. That's all great. I'm closing deals. I mean, you can hate all you want. I don't care. Like, you're gonna see me close. Damn! There we go. You're gonna see somebody. Somebody picks up the phone. They're gonna get closed. I don't know if I give you the impression that I'm just sitting here just talking for my own entertainment.
What the hell's her name again? I think it's Anne. Her name is. Come on.
I got one in Texas you can buy right now, Smash Mouth. I'll find you a private money lender if you're broke. I got a cat in the background meowing its ass off. Oh, there it is right there. Kelso, Washington. Let's go. Oh, that's a cool little house. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's cool. Yes. She said the lady put it. It's got a ton of space. It's got a unfinished basement. It's got a huge car park with a really big driveway. It even has a Pittsburgh toilet downstairs.
What is that?
She believes.
What's a Pittsburgh?
So it's a special.
It's what now?
She's so I'm not exactly sure what it is. She wasn't sure, but basically it's like something they used to put in the basements for like in case of flooding and things of that nature. But as well as she says there's a monster loft upstairs that could be a 4th bedroom, as well as a ginormous closet that could also then turn into a 3rd or a 2nd bathroom. She believes the roof is about 10 years old. It's on a dead-end street, good neighbors. And that's about all I got for you, my friend.
Okay, let's do this. I dedicate this call to Smash Mouth. Oh, somebody did call? No, that was when I called me, I think. Let's use the California number. Let me see here. None.
This is Ann.
Hi, Ann. It's John. How are you? I was calling about this property on Canard Street there in Washington. You got a few minutes for me?
I sure do. How can I help you?
Okay, so what is going on with this property? It looks like it's in pretty decent condition. Any repairs I should know about? I mean, these hardwood floors look a little bit tired. They could use a little bit of love, but the rest of the house looks pretty nice.
Yeah, so my client, this was a rental for a long time. The tenants left, and then she dumped a nice little chunk of money into getting it cleaned up. So I would say it's very move-in ready, but I would also say this is a house that's almost 100 years old, so it's for sure not perfect.
Right.
As far as like active stuff that needs to be fixed today, we're not aware of anything. The seller had some roof leaks fixed. There was like some leaks around the vents that she had all sealed up. All that's been taken care of to our knowledge, but it's an older house. It's probably got some older wiring, probably got some older plumbing. I mean, it's like a 100-year-old house. So keep that in mind. I would say it is very move-in ready. Bathroom's in good shape. It's got new carpets. The hardwoods, we didn't refinish them. We pulled them up, and they were in great shape under the carpet.
Okay.
So they could. I thought they looked actually in incredible shape for not being refinished. But you can see there's a couple of spots like around the edges in like the hallway that could use. It wouldn't hurt to refinish them, but kitchen could also use like a little coat of paint on the cabinets. We did not paint those, but for how old they are, I think they're in incredible shape. Yeah, it's a great house.
Okay, I mean, it hasn't been on the market very long. Have you had any offers at all?
Yeah, we did have an offer that we couldn't quite put together. Actually, we've had a couple buyers interested that we couldn't quite put together. Buyers just with interest rates just couldn't afford it. It was just too far apart.
Yeah, I could see that. So let me ask this. What is the seller trying to accomplish? Is this something they're trying to 1031 exchange into something else? You told me it was a rental, so obviously they're not living in it.
Yeah, that is correct. They are just they're selling a couple properties to liquidate some assets for some other projects. They may 1031 it. They may not. They have not decided at this point. But you know, they're looking to liquidate some assets.
Gotcha. I mean, it's in great shape. They had a tenant in it. Why would they not just continue to cash flow this thing? I'm curious why they would just dump it.
Well, I mean, they're not dumping it, but they are not terribly interested, I think, in being landlords. They're liquidating these type of rentals. They have a bunch of like Airbnbs and stuff too. So I think they're liquidating primarily for some other markets that they are more interested in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm a landlord up here and I love it, but it's it's not for everybody.
So I mean, the offers that they did have, or they were full retail offers. They were trying to get a loan, and the interest rate, it basically killed that. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, we had one buyer that was just. I'm going to be honest. I can't believe I wouldn't have spent my time showing them the house with what they were approved for.
Okay.
And then the other one, we just couldn't come to terms on it. I think they just ended up kind of getting cold feet as we were hashing stuff out.
Gotcha. And speaking of terms, is this something they'd be open to seller financing, or has this got to be a cash deal for you guys?
Well, cash or a loan. I think I'd finance anything. I don't think that's the issue on it, but the seller has a loan on it. She can't seller finance it, and she's not interested in the sub 2.
Okay, why would she not be interested in a sub 2? I'm curious.
She doesn't. It's the risk.
What risk?
That she's still responsible for the mortgage.
Oh yeah, but I mean, we put some things in place, like a deed in lieu of foreclosure. Like, it just seems like that would probably be.
The seller is a lender. She's just not interested in that.
Oh, okay.
She's not going interested. We've discussed it, but it is not on the table for her.
Okay, so I mean, I could pencil up some numbers, but I mean, if I'm coming in cash, I got to have the cash price. Like, that's why it's difficult for me to come on market and buy stuff because basically, I mean, no offense, the MLS is where deals go to die. This thing's ready to go. I mean, as you know, interest rates are extremely expensive. And if I come in with a DSCR loan, like that's going to be a little pricier for me because I'm not living in it. Is there I mean, obviously she wants 300,000. Is there a number that we can get a cash deal done today?
That is not up to me to decide. That is up to the seller, and that is not a conversation we have had. The seller is overseas right now, so I need a little bit of time before I can discuss things with her because she's got like a 13-hour difference. But I would say if you're interested in making an offer, throw an offer in. Offers are definitely giving preference to people that have seen that house first. We don't want to waste our time with anyone that ties it up and then comes out and it says this is not right for me. But as far as like cash price, it's just a little negotiable, but she's not going to probably slash prices. She would probably do a price reduction to something more reasonable before she came down, 30, 40, 50 grand.
Right. Now you said there's a 13-hour time difference. Where's she at?
She's going all over. I'm not sure where she's at right now. She's over in Europe somewhere right now.
Oh, wow. What does she do for a living?
She's a lender.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that. She's a lender.
Yeah.
So she's just traveling. She's visiting family.
Just personal.
I want to be like her. Like, what am I doing here sitting in the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, are you local?
I am not. I am calling you from the communist country of California. We're looking to deploy some capital there into Washington. I saw this. I thought this would be a cute little property that we could probably pick up. But I mean, I don't know enough about it. Sounds like it you're getting offers and whatnot. So I don't know if it's going to be a good fit for us or not. I mean, I don't see that it needs a lot of work. I'm willing to pay this 300,000 if she would entertain a sub 2 deal or some sort of a hybrid. But if she wants a cash offer, I'm looking for a cash price. So I can pencil something together. Let me see what I can do. But you don't have any offers currently on the table, correct?
I had somebody call me this morning that said that they wanted to throw in a cash offer. I'm not sure where I posted it, but apparently getting all the calls from investors like yourself today. But I don't have anything in hand currently.
Okay, fantastic. Let me put pen to paper and I'll circle back with you. I appreciate you taking a few minutes with me today.
Yeah, you bet.
Have a great day. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, kids. So this is why you don't call stuff that hasn't been on the market very long, because there's no pain there. They still think their shit doesn't stink. The agent's going to present whatever it is that we send over. I mean, we can send over a lowball cash offer. I don't know what the exit strategy would be for this particular property. What would you do with this, Joshua?
I would probably rent it, either that or maybe try to do a wrap.
Okay.
But I'm still new to all of this.
On properties that have been on the market greater than 100 days.
Say that one more time.
Stuff that's fresh on the market like this, next to no chance to doing a sub 2 on this.
Okay.
Oh, let me see.
I really learned a lot.
Smashmouth hasn't commented, so I don't know if he liked my call or not. Probably not. I'm a big fan of you, Smashmouth. I like you talking a little smack there. I dig it. He's been there, done that. He's done plenty of deals. Want to see if he can do one myself. Okay. We're going to see. All right. So, I've left messages for everybody. As you can see, nobody's called me back. the house? Oh shit. Okay. Esteban, I think I got all the photos open. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. No, our deal here in Fortney, it's going to need a little paint. I don't know what the hell that is. But we got a 2022 build here. I don't even know what the hell this dude has going on. He's got like a whole studio setup and whatnot. I don't know if he's a gamer. How do I share this?
I just caught that address you posted, Michelle, on Zillow. No answer.
No.
No,
Which
I
one's
called twice. I'll call back in a few minutes.
Okay.
No, this is a different one. This is
Okay.
another one she just posted.
Check
It's been
your
on the
email.
market.
Check your email. I just sent you the photos of that one that we locked up. I'm assuming this is all the same house. So, did I send you the bathroom photos? I already did that, right?
I believe so.
So, let me check this cat and what's going on. Hang on.
I got a bunch of houses saved in my Zello that are over 100 days.
Shoot them all over. Put them in the chat. We'll call them up.
What happened? You want to send to the people?
Every time I was typing when I was in the car, everything was coming out backwards.
Ah,
See the
that's
people.
odd. What is sub 2? Sub 2 is you're just taking over someone's mortgage. You're buying a property subject to the existing mortgage in place.
Look, everybody's out there. So what's up, everybody? My name's Crosby. I'm a badass cat. All right, so this is the cat that I rescued last week.
Let's see here.
You just wanted to say hi. I'm going to name this cat Smash Mouth.
You want to see mine? She's a little female dog.
Oh, I got 2 of those outside.
Come here, you.
Hi.
Ow.
Hey, friend,
Ow.
how are you?
Ow. God
How are you,
damn it.
friend?
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm on a live. Take the cat. Got it? Maybe put it outside. I don't know. Maybe it's hungry.
Yep, you're taking over the loan subject to, not assuming.
Oh, yeah. I like it. What's that cat's name?
Kimchi.
Kimchi. All right.
She's about a year old. She has feline leukemia and AIDS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And she was a stray as a kitten. And man, she is mean.
Yeah, that one right there that you just saw is walking around the block trying to get into my 10,000 steps. And it was meowing, meowing, meowing at me. I'm allergic to cats. I guess I kind of grew out of it. But as a child, like, I was very affected by it. But then I walked around the block again and meow, 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 meow. So I brought it home and now we have a cat. So that was last week. My kid wanted a cat, so now we have a cat. But my kid doesn't really take great care of the cat. Like, can't really figure out to, change the litter box and all that kind of stuff. And then I got 2 dogs, and the dogs aren't having it.
Out. Out. Claire, out.
Yeah, Alexander, sub 2 is basically we're buying the house subject to the current mortgage that's already in place. So basically, let's say they owe $300,000, they fancy their house worth $400,000. We can take over their mortgage subject to, so we're making the stroke on the the bank portion of it. then we can set up a separate seller finance for that other quote 100,000 that they deem they have in equity. That's a hybrid. Straight sub 2 is what the VA loan in Forney, Texas, that we're doing. And then I got another one last week in San Antonio, fully furnished, ready to go. That's a straight seller finance deal. So Esteban was getting the paperwork lined up. Did you get those photos?
Yeah, I just requested access. It's I don't know what's going on here.
Let me see if I can. Let me open this. I think I can just download them. Can I?
Yeah.
How do I download all of these? House download. I will put them in a. Hold on a second here. Whoops. Here. Downloads. Where did the zip file go? Maybe it's in documents. No.
By the way, on that for Jeff, I already got a hold of the TC, sent me over the paperwork. I'm just gonna read through it, and then we'll need the seller's operating agreement since it's under an LLC, as well as there are some things that the title company has to do, such as the closing packet. So I'm going to send that over to him and to you. You can revise it.
Okay.
So in the meantime, while I pull that, we got some numbers and some addresses on the chat. You want to handle that while I handle this back end stuff?
Yeah, let me try that. I called that one. Okay. Jesus, 151 days. Okay, do this. Okay, this one's still for sale. 151 days. Okay, where's my phone? Let's do that. So switch back over to the Texas number. I don't know. Somebody text me. Where was there a 509 number? Oh, this was Phil Wells. Okay, hold on. How long was this one on the market? Oh, this one's only 11 days. That's right. Okay. All right, so let me call this one on Boyer. Let me mute you guys for a second. Actually, I'll just call with my Texas number. Jesus.
I've got others that are 70 and 80 days.
Okay, let me call this one for. I'm trying to respond to these sellers. 2082.
Hi, I am a Google virtual assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Yeah, I'm calling about a property you got for sale on Boyer Ave.
On Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot take your call right now. Have a nice day.
Really? That's very professional.
Those virtual assistants, AI.
Hi, I am a Google virtual assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
I'm trying to buy a house.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
I just told you I want to buy a house.
Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot take your call right now. Have a nice day.
Unbelievable.
Why don't you just say, it's AI. Why don't you just say, hey, this is whatever his name is, mom. I'm trying to get a hold of my son. Maybe I'll let you through.
Well, I mean, like if you're in charge of selling somebody's house and I can't even get through, I can't leave you a message, I can't do anything because you've got some bullshit Google Assistant. Like, what is that, dude? I mean, what is that? What are we doing? I tried calling you to get more information about this property on Boyer Avenue. Can you give me a call? Question mark. Yeah, everybody's so smart. You got an absolute beater of a property here that you can't get rid of. The photos are absolutely horrific on this thing. You're an agent? Come on, man. You got to do better than this. So this shit's been on the market before the 4th of July. I can't imagine why it doesn't sell. So basically, you can use the fact that this thing's been on the market. It's probably going to expire in the next 30 days or so. And then we could go direct to seller. All right. Let me see. That one's done.
I'm calling the 918 in San Antonio.
Okay, I don't know what that one is, but I will. I'll let
you. It's 90 some days on the market, or it's not even ringing. Hey Dustin, this is Esteban. Call me back when you get a chance. Call him back. Sounds like a new guy. Little butt. You better answer your goddamn phone, Dustin.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
I'm going to skip trace this address. It's been on the market for 100 days. Agent doesn't answer. I'm going to call the seller directly. Almost Real Estate LLC.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 21085235888 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Matthew, it's John calling about this property on Leisure Crest, Converse, Texas. Looks like a nice house. Just curious what's going on with it. It's been on the market quite some time. Trying to figure out if something's gone wrong with it. Call me back here on my office number, 210-255-2587, or you can call me directly on my cell phone, 559-212-3423. All right, agents don't answer the phone. I don't think that's breaking news.
So I just tried calling the one on Nevada, called the agent 3 times, no answer, left a voicemail. Skip traced the address. It's under an LLC. I looked up the address. They have a website and everything. I called the number. The call wouldn't even go through. So that's why that's been on the market for, 73 days?
You called this one on Hillside Street?
No, I called the Nevada Street one.
Okay, let me call Hillside here. Let's see what that one's about. So with the plethora, what the hell is it? 123 diesels. Let's see. Let's go. All right, let's call it. Is this one Texas? It is. We'll call it with the Texas number.
Oh, that's cool. Yay. Oops. I'm coming.
Hello?
Hey, it's John. I was calling about this property on Hillside Street. You got a minute?
Can I give you a call back?
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, yes, sir.
Bye-bye. So you're not ready to talk to me about a property, but yet you answer your phone and you don't even answer your phone professionally. Okay. Like the bar is so low for you to get your real estate license. And if I were you, I would not get my real estate license because there's things that I, as a licensed realtor, cannot do. And that's like go around the agent, for instance. But if an agent is giving me difficulty, et cetera, and so forth, nothing I can do to go direct to the seller. It's an ethics violation. But if you're not licensed, they really can't do anything to you. And most agents they list the price for sale. They put a sign in. They take some photos with their iPhone. They don't answer the phone. So if you don't answer your phone, you can take pictures of a house with your iPhone. You can hang a sign in the front yard. You're qualified to be an agent, apparently. Who's not calling back, Mohammed? What did I miss? Oh, the last chick? Yeah, she's probably not calling back. You're right. She ain't going to call back.
Okay, that one went pending.
I just tried calling
There's got to be more.
The one on Segura Street.
Hold on a second. You called Sugar Creek, yes?
No, not that one.
Okay, let me call this one. $138 days. This home qualifies.
You guys know how to do like numbers on fix and flippers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean I've been using Jerry's deal analyzer.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't know if the numbers are right. So this next one I'm gonna put on MUEGGER. So this one was an investor who's selling it. He's not finishing it. The agent said that he did a shoddy job on the rehab that he did do. And that's why he can't get it sold. So I don't know like what numbers would be. I've been trying to like do it. I'm trying to go out.
Yeah, put it in the chat. The one on WEG. the one on WEG, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that here shortly after this call. Yeah, none of those leads are answering.
Maybe they took Thanksgiving off early.
Possibly. I'm trying to copy the seller directly on the one over on Segura Street. So I'm just skip tracing their information. Save.
Agents, let's do better. For real. It blows my mind that you could have a house for sale and you don't answer your phone and you don't even have voicemail. All right, where's this one? Luke, I have no idea. We're just kind of wing it. Like we got a plan not to have a plan. But I need to do more of it. I'm winning the closers octagon this year and just letting everybody know.
I made my first call on the nightly dial.
That a girl. That's what
last Friday.
That was your first call?
After being in sub 2 for a year and 2 months, it's because I always worked. So I would always just listen. And now I'm not working. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it.
There's no magic to it. It's just, you just call.
And the first person I get in touch with is a sub 2 student.
Nice.
Hi, I'm a Google virtual
Jesus.
assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
I'm calling about a house I want to buy.
Okay, one last thing before I transfer you. Can I ask who I'm speaking to?
You're speaking to John.
Unfortunately, the person you're
Oh
calling.
my God, you're ridiculous.
Maybe you're blacklisted.
I cannot get through no matter what it is that I say to your AI. Please give me a call. I don't want to say something
Maybe
smart.
tell the AI the agent's name.
And then I got a couple of other leads. Let me see here. On market lead, send it. But I don't care if it's on market, off market. I don't care if it's on the moon. Like, it's whatever. It's a different conversation for everybody. If you're a homeowner and you're facing foreclosure, different conversation. You're an agent, different conversation. Direct to seller, different conversation. For sale by owner, cold, totally out of the blue, expired listing. They're all a little bit different. And then next week, we'll have some inbound SEO leads to call. We've just got to get some of these inner workings lined up. I'm glad Esteban's back with running the stuff here, because I can't make phone calls and do that at the same time. It's too much for me.
Yeah, so I'm trying to. None of those numbers are answering. They all have that Google AI stuff. There's this one. Yeah, I'm trying to skip trace the seller info. Otherwise, I'm just going to drive over there and go knock on that door, because I'm in San Antonio right now. So.
Yeah, so this one right here that I got in the chat, 180 days. It's basically having a half birthday on the MLS. I mean, this thing's ready to go. It's a little dated, but I mean, this thing's turnkey, ready to go. Oh, it's very dated. Okay. And then the problem with Texas is it's a non-disclosure state, so it's damn near impossible for me to
find the seller's information.
Sent me another
I use Forewarn for skip tracing. It's a little pricey, but it's accurate. It gives you the whole information, family's information, number, address, or records, everything. You gotta be an agent to have access to it, though.
Well, then how are you getting access to it?
Through an agent.
Okay.
Kevin uses it.
Forewarn?
Huh?
Is it Forewarn?
Yeah, 4-1 something.
Forewarn. FOREWARN. That's what I use for skip tracing. So let me call this seller Wendy directly.
Yeah, I'd like to go direct to seller. This whole agent fucking route is pissing me off. But let's call an agent right now, just because.
So, Wendy.
Is this one in Texas?
See, the numbers are disconnected. They're all DNCs. Oh, there's a mobile number here. Let's call her up.
Hi, you have reached Landry Scott, Property Manager for Pinnacle Property Management and Realtor with ERA Newland and Company. Please leave your name and number, and I will return the call as soon as possible, or send me a text. Have a great day.
Hey there, calling about a property I saw here, Rucker Street there in San Angelo, Texas. Could you call me back either here on my office number, 212-255-2587, or directly on my cell, 559-212-3423. I'm not even going to waste my time calling these knuckleheads 3 times. They're not picking up. I'm just going to leave a message. Yeah, Mohammed, PropWire, that shit is free. Jerry Norton's. But we're talking about skip tracing. You can use Jerry Norton's skip tracing service. We tried it a little bit. Not the most accurate thing I've ever used, but hey, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you're making phone calls, that's really all that matters. Okay, Michelle going deep here with the 263 days on the market. Don't smell a lot of motivation there, but we're going to see. Force, man, this shit is tired. Let's see. These are all on market. one return phone call from that whole 2-hour session of leaving messages. Not one.
Yeah, they went Thanksgiving early.
Hello.
Hi there, Ruben. It's John. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hey, Ruben, there's a property on Segura Street there in San Antonio. I'm looking at it on the web. You got a second to talk to me about that, or did I catch you at a bad time?
No, this is fine.
Okay, my man. What is going on with that property? It's been on the market for quite some time. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a bad property. Maybe it needs a little bit of updating. What can you tell me about it?
Well, the owner is an investor. She's had multiple offers, and she just hasn't had an offer that she's willing to accept. That's basically it.
Okay, so you're getting a bunch of offers that she's not willing to accept. So, I mean, where are people coming in? 120? Like, where are they coming in that she doesn't want it?
Yeah, a little under 150.
Yeah. I was just kind of like, I'm looking at stuff around the area. I mean, is she got this thing rented out? Like,
Yes, it's rented out. She's getting $13.50 a month.
okay.
She's paid for it. You know, she doesn't owe any money on it. So we're getting, a lot of people in this business. Excuse me. A lot of people that want to get into the real estate business end up attending these get rich real estate seminars and walk in here with ridiculous offers. I'll give you $2,000 down at 2% interest for 30 years, and you can I'll pay your commission over a 2-year period. No, thank you.
So you're getting a bunch of creative financing offers, is what I'm hearing.
You can call it creative if you want.
Okay. Have you never done any seller finance or sub two? It sounds like you're skeptical about
I do
that.
them all the time.
Oh, okay.
I do them all the time.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, I just don't do them with $2,000 down.
No. I 100% agree. That makes absolutely no sense. There's no skin in the game whatsoever. All right. So obviously this property needs a little bit of work. Let's start with the tenant. What's going on with that? Are they month to month? Is this something that?
Yeah, they're month to month, and he usually pays a week early, and he's a good tenant. Takes decent care of the property.
And would you say $13.50 was what they were paying?
Yes, sir.
$13.50. I'm just writing this down so I don't have to.
All right.
Okay, so obviously, if I'm going to come out of pocket $190,000, I mean, with interest rates the way they are, it probably doesn't make financial sense. If you had to put a dollar value on what I got to do to this house, what do you think? Am I looking at 25 grand? Am I looking at 50?
Oh, no.
What do you think I got to do?
Go in there and give it a fresh coat of paint.
Just
Are
some
you gonna
paint?
rent it or sell it?
Well, I don't know what my exit strategy is. So I might buy and hold it. I don't know if this makes a good fix and flip. Like you guys haven't been able to move it at this number. The biggest problem I have with Texas is you guys are a non-disclosure state. And full disclosure, I'm a broker out here in the communist country of California. Not my first rodeo. We're looking to deploy some capital. I'm trying to get it away from Governor Hairgel out here. We're trying to deploy some capital there in Texas. I mean, I envy you. You live in America. I'd like to visit one day.
Well, everyone's welcome to Texas. Obviously, we have open borders.
There you go. One of my buddies moved there, and he sent me a picture of his favorite T-shirt that said "Don't California my Texas," and that made a bunch of sense. Yeah, and then
bumper stickers like that.
Yeah, you're from California. When are you going back? Is basically what we hear. But no, I am trapped in this communist country. I need to get the hell out of here. But so do you think your seller would be open to some sort of seller finance? You said they go to free and clear. Did I catch that?
They own it free and clear. She will. She's open to it. It's just like I said, we've got people offer her, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 down. This is not. I mean, it's not even enough to cover my commission.
Oh yeah,
So
we would
putting
pay
money in
your
her pocket.
yeah, we would pay your commission and cover all the closing costs. How much do you think she needs down? Like, I can't do. A lot of sellers tell me, oh, I need $100,000 down. Well, I mean, I can get better terms at the bank. If it makes financial sense, I'm willing to pay way too much for this thing.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I think you can buy it for less than the 190. And second, I think somebody walked in here with about 25,000 down should be okay.
Okay, so let's talk about that. I come in there with a pocket full of money. Let's call it 20 grand. I pay your real estate fee. I cover all the closing costs. I mean, what do we need to do? I just locked one up in I locked two up this week in Texas. I locked one up in San Antonio for 8% down. Obviously, your terms are a lot better than that. Like, what do we need to do to get a deal done? Because I'm trying to buy as much as I can possibly buy to save my ass on taxes. So basically, we do the cost segregation, all of that. I don't want to talk your ear off. You sound like a guy that's done a few of these in your day.
I've been at it for 45 years.
That's it? So you're brand new is what you're telling me.
I'm a rookie, man.
Well, I mean, you did answer your phone, which is, next level as far as real estate agents go. I'll give you that. Like I don't get it.
That's why NAR is being sued.
Right? Exactly. So, like, my man, I called on one a few minutes ago. I've been trying to get on the phone with this knucklehead, and they've got this. This is the Google AI assistant. Please state your name. And I can't get through. It's like they can't take your call, and it just hangs up on me. I can't even leave a message. How are you going to sell a house? You're representing somebody, and I can't even get a hold of you to make an offer. It's absolutely absurd.
Well, it's no different from the realtors trying to get a hold of another realtor. They do the same thing. I've got a digital secretary, same thing. It just to try and block out the spam calls.
Yeah.
But I tell you, if you leave me a message, I'll call you right back.
Right.
Leave me a message.
Magic.
It's a true caller,
Right. It's like magic.
I call everybody back.
I know.
Yeah, no, I call everybody back. Yeah. I mean, if I don't answer it, I'll call you right back. But leave me a message. And even when you don't leave a message, I call back. 9 out of 10 of those calls are spam calls. The number you dialed is not a working number.
Right. Right. Yeah. When you call them back, I know I get the same exact thing. Okay. So, what do we need to do to get the seller to spit out some terms? Like, how long will she carry the paper? What interest rate? Like, I don't even care about the sales price. That I'm not trying to get in her pocket. If we can work something out where everybody wins, I pay the closing cost, I pay your realtor fee. We put this in escrow with the law office of Allison Tipton. Have you worked with her before?
No, I have not.
Yeah, she usually handles all of our. I've had a hell of a time. Like, there aren't a bunch of great escrow companies in Texas. Maybe you can help me out, but I've used quite a few of them. And I mean, I've used some. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, so I'm not going to name drop or anything. But I've had situations where they can't even get a hold of mobile notaries for me, and they expect my clients to drive an hour and a half one way. This was during that snowstorm that you guys had last year. Absolutely unbelievable. And the house almost got foreclosed on. We closed on the deal. My partner went out there to look at the house. The house had been completely winterized, right? They were basically gonna lock this thing down, board up the doors and all of that stuff. And they called me back and go, hey, they sent the check back and said that this thing's going to foreclosure tomorrow morning. And I'm like, and basically we closed on it. So I just gave somebody a bunch of money and they're going to foreclose on it. Like, what are you talking about? So it was just a nightmare situation, but I'm very serious about doing a deal. Refresh my memory again. It was month to month, the tenant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason it's month to month is because we have it on the market for sale.
Right.
Tie him up. And he's fine with that. He goes, oh, I'll stay if whoever buys it wants me to. I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'll sign a year lease. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, okay.
You don't tell me you're going to sell it, so we didn't want to do that up from the beginning, and then figure out how we're going to have to get you out of the lease.
Right. Right. Now, what do you think the rent rate is in that area? Do you think it's low? Because I'm looking at the super accurate Zillow. I think we can both agree the A in Zillow stands for accuracy. It's saying that I can get $1,569 a month. What say you?
I think you could probably get 1450, maybe 14 to 1450.
Okay.
I don't know about that other number now.
And I'm just going to need paint, but if I keep this tenant in there, I'm not going to have to do anything but just sign a lease with them. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I would do. He's happy the way he's living around. And it's kind of a little bitty efficiency apartment in the back, but they don't lease that out. His mother or father's living there, so they just tell him, yeah, go ahead and let him live there. But if somebody was to buy it, they could, fix it up a little bit there and rent that out. As long as you're not taller than 6 feet, you're okay.
it's a little short, huh? Okay. Yeah. You won't hit your head on the ceiling if you're.
And you don't want to reach down and pick up your kid, put him up in the air because lock his head into the ceiling. So
Classic. All right. So what's our next step?
How is it you have a 210 number if you're from California?
Well, if I call from California, nobody picks up my phone. So basically, I've got a cheat code. So when I call Florida, I got a Florida number. When I call Texas, I got the Texas number. I'm wearing a cowboy hat right now just to try to make you feel like I'm one of you there in America, even though I'm not.
So you got burner phones from all over the place.
Absolutely, yeah. Because, when you make as many phone calls as I do, you get labeled as spam, et cetera, and so forth. And I've had my phone number for, probably 30 years. And I don't want to get that thing marked up as spam and scam and everything else. So, yeah. If you and I could,
let me call her and give her some numbers, see how she feels about it, and then I'll call you back. And if she's, like, hey, yeah, okay, I can do that, then I'll let you know. We'll go from there.
Okay, fantastic. I'm waiting on your call, my man. We can put it on you can put it on. We can put it on a Trek contract. We can, however you guys want to move forward. I am dead serious about buying this house today, and I got more than $2,000 to put in her pocket.
Do you have a Texas real estate license?
I do not. I'm a licensed broker in California, but we use the Trek contract. I mean, you can fill it out yourself. We just did one this morning ourselves. However you want to handle it is totally fine with me. I'm not.
How are you doing? How are you with the HUD foreclosures? Do you do any of those?
Oh yeah, we do everything. I don't care if the house is on the moon. I don't care if it's foreclosures. I can catch up to the arrears, put some money in the seller's pocket, obviously pay your real estate commission. As long as we all make money, like I'm not a greedy man. Like we can figure it out. I don't have a cookie cutter solution for every single situation, but let's talk about it. Like you and I can be best friends, Ruben. I'll put it together. Like I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah, you're not originally from California, then, if you're not a greedy man.
I was born and raised right here in Fresno, California, but
Fresno?
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of the state.
No kidding, I know. Yeah, I go up there a couple of times a year with an organization I'm involved in.
Oh, yeah? Which one is that?
Yeah, it's for veterans. It's called Veterans Association of Real Estate Professionals.
I'll be darned. Well, thank you for your service.
The acronym is VA Rep.
Thank you for your service. What branch did you represent?
No, I'm a patriot, but I was the chairman of their board for the last 6 years.
Gotcha.
The national board.
Gotcha. Yeah, our oldest daughter was in the Air Force, and basically she went in with good ears, and she came out. She can barely hear and whatnot. So got that going for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good, my man.
Yeah, I've served on their board for, like I said, 10 years, but I was chairman for of the national board for 6 years. And then they have a spinoff of that national board for another entity, and I'm chairman of that for them. So I go up for some of our corporate meetings, and we have 2 conventions a year that I attend. And so they're in, oh golly, I was just continuing to name the little town that they're in. Well, I know it's not Fresno. We've been to San Diego several times. Wow. I just totally
Drawing a blank.
I'll let you know when I call you back.
Fair enough. Well, I'll be on standby here.
When you start to get a little older, you start to learn to forget things.
Yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, if we can make put something on paper that makes sense for everybody, we can assume this tenant, we can get that done. I mean, 20 grand in her pocket would be perfect. We cover the closing cost and your real estate fee. We can ride off into the sun like John Wayne.
You got it.
All right, my man.
There's an old saying that John Wayne used to say that most people never caught on because they weren't real John Wayne fans. But it's in a movie called Cowboys, about all the little boys that he takes with him on a cattle drive. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. It's called Cowboys. It's one of his best movies. And they get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and he tells the boys, "Come on, we're burning daylight." And the little boys say, the sun hasn't even come out yet. Matter of fact, that's the moon. How can we be burning daylight?
Right? He was ready to go. Yeah, I used to watch all that stuff with my grandpa.
There you go. All right, John, let me get busy here, and I'll call you back.
Ruben, you're the man. I appreciate it. You take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, so shit ain't hard, gentlemen.
I had a great conversation with him.
Okay, so we'll put something together. Like, your seller wants 20 grand. Oh, okay, we can make that work.
All right, John. So I just relate that PSA over to Jeff. He got back to us with some revisions on the track contract. He wants 5K EMD, buyer place closing costs, 5 days proofs of funds and current financial statement, and then he wants to get paid via check at close of escrow.
Okay.
So just relate that over to RTC.
Okay.
What are the steps to stop a foreclosure? Auction is scheduled for next week when doing a sub-2 deal.
First, you got to get it stopped. Yeah. So you need Kiki or somebody like that to step in. There's several different things that you can do. You could file a skeleton bankruptcy, which is basically you file bankruptcy, you get a number, you don't follow through with the bankruptcy, but basically because you've started the process, boom, it will stop the foreclosure. The problem is we stop the foreclosure. Now what? So you gotta, basically you gotta have a conversation like this. What's the seller's end game? In my experience, 10 out of 10 of these folks that are facing foreclosure, they don't want to move. They don't want to lose their house. They think that there's some magic wand out there that you can just wave over their situation and everything is going to get fixed. And that's just not the case. So if you were to stop the foreclosure, where's the seller going to go? Because we're not just stopping foreclosures for no good reason. They cost money to stop. And then somebody called me back while I was on the call with that guy. Let me figure out who that was. Hello, you had a question on a house. I was calling about a lot of houses. Did I leave you an address? Question mark. Okay, and you got all the photos, yes or no?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I tried to download them, but I don't see it in my downloads. Let me see here. Oh yeah, house right here. So let me put that in here. Let me open that. Yeah, if we can put this one deal together that I just called on, and we'll
Yeah,
send
so
you.
we have that one. We have the solar finance one over in San Antonio.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out which one. I don't know how to keep track of all this shit. I called this person, but
That's why if you guys, so
What's the last four? And I'll look in the messages.
8794, but it may not even be in there because it may just be that I called them off of Zillow. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll look.
Yeah, this is this is the chick that said she was going to call me back.
Was that one Hillside or
I
Little
don't know.
Sugar?
It was Yaciena, or that's her name. Let me see here. Let me get some water. I'll be right back.
All right, we're going to take a little 1 minute intermission here. Nobody ever picks up their phone.
Hello?
Hey, is this? I only have I have your username over and found you over at the Discord and Eric's channel. I'm one of the leaders there. I saw you had a property over in Crosby under contract.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I get the address?
Yes.
507.
Helsman, HELMEN,
Got it.
HELSMAN. Helsman. In Crosby.
Okay, so let's see, it's 2,400 square feet. What do you have? Is this a cash or a creative?
It's a sub 2 contract, but it's under for me to take over the debt.
Okay, what are the terms of this?
It's the interest rate on it is 3.2.
Uh-huh.
The TI is 2160.
$21.60 a month, okay.
There are 2 loans on it, but the second is kind of silent. It's 0% and no payments.
Okay, so 2161. So what's the current owed in total?
Total is like 217 and some change. I can't remember the exact.
We'll call it 217. And what was the interest rate again?
3.2.
3.2. And then you said the PITI, or it was what, 17?
It was 2160.
2160. Okay. What are the rents in the area?
23.
23. And then what's the all-in entry cost on this?
Including my assignment fee would be 25. Buyer paid closing costs.
Okay, so 25,000. That's including your assignment fee and closing costs, or is it 25,000 plus closing costs?
Plus closing costs.
Okay. What title company are you using?
Gosh, I can't remember the top of my head, but they do sub-2 contracts. It's in Texas. Hold on, I can give you the title company. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure. I mean you're not in Pace's group, are you?
No, but interestingly enough, when I called this title company, they are. She's like, oh yeah, I know Pace, and they have meetings here at my title company, and we do these all day. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's a really good title company. Let me hold on 1 second.
Yeah, if there's any way you could send me that executed contract, I'll take a look at this. I might be your buyer for this one.
Oh, that'd be great. Is this your cell phone? Can I text you?
Yeah, this is my number.
I actually have a link to my drive that has pictures and all the contracts and everything. And then I'll text you the title company as well.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Send it right over.
Okay, awesome. And what's your name again?
Esteban.
Esteban. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I'll be on the Zoom at 5, by the way, in Eric's group.
Oh, me too. Yeah, me too.
All right, talk then.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. It's just a property under contract in the Discord group. Looks like it might be a good wrap, so I'll probably take it down myself. All right, John. What do we got? We've got some more leads in here.
Oh, I'm just going back and forth with some knucklehead agent that won't answer her phone. The one that said she was going to call me back, now she's sending me text messages. I absolutely told her what I was calling about. She said she was going to call me back, right? She said I didn't leave her address, so I sent her the thing. House has been on the market 123 days, trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Do you have any offers? Her reply, the market. I don't know what that means.
Wonder what that was for. Let's see. Oh, no.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get this. What the hell is it?
Did you send those pictures over?
Hold on. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Let me just put this in here. I'm going to put the whole file in Google. Hang on, I got 36 items uploading.
So just let's see if there's anything here in the chat.
Basically, everything this week has been canceled with sub 2. Just I'm getting so many
all the sub 2 meetings get canceled.
What's that?
All the sub 2 meetings are canceled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'll be on that. I got a live at 5 for 1 hour. If you want to hop in on those, I think there'll be around 500 people in there. Get some leads from there. Other than that, don't have nothing.
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
5
Central.
No, sorry, 6 Eastern. So it's 3 p.m. your time.
Okay.
It'll just be about an hour. So nothing from there. Let me call Ben to see if he has any leads.
Okay, I just put this up, but I don't even
Otherwise, we'll have to cut it here and then.
folders. Okay, copy link, share. Anyone with a link, copy link. How do you want these? Okay, I want to make. I want to do that one. I want to make.
What'd you send me? I got a mortgage statement.
There should
A
be
loan.
photos in there somewhere.
I got a loan guidebook for how solar works.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me reorganize that for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I think you sent me the wrong picture.
No, I sent you the right one. It's just it's deeper in the file folder. If you hit that, hold on a second. Let me just. So it's it's going to be uploading the photos. You see photos now? You should. There's 21 more loading up.
650. Okay.
I sent you the.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's uploading. There's I don't know, a group of photos. It looks like it needs a little bit of touch-up paint.
So what was the balance? It was like 270 or something like that.
This one?
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm trying to find it through the picture. I just don't recall the top of my head.
let me see here. Hold on.
Let me call. What is his name?
287, 244.79.
244.79.
Yeah, call it 288. $5,000 to the seller.
Hey, brother, it's Esteban. You're on the live.
I'm on the live?
Yeah. Just
or what?
YouTube, Facebook, everything.
Oh, wow.
And there's not that much people. Hey, just real quick, I was just following up with your message. I saw you said you might be interested, but this is basically move-in ready. I don't know if you're doing any sub-twos.
Yeah, as long as what the entry fee?
The entry fee is going to be what do we have this at, John?
Are we talking about Dale's house?
Yep.
5,000 to the seller, $10,000 assignment fee.
Yeah, so five to the seller, 10,000 assignment fee. It was brought to us by another sub-two student, so it'll be a good wrap. The PITI is 1,800. I think the zip code on this is
PITI is not 1,800. That was just the PI because this guy's
the PI is 1,800. Sorry, the zip code is 75126.
75126.
Yeah.
And how many bedrooms?
What is it, the 4-2, John?
I'm gonna have to double check that. I
Hold
thought
on,
it was.
let me go check on this.
Hang on, let me yell at my dogs.
How you been, bro?
Good. Thank you, brother.
How many? Good. How many flips are you at now?
I have.
It's a 3-2, Esteban, but it doesn't say so online.
Another one that's gonna be a rental.
Nice.
And the new builds I'm gonna get permits next week, hopefully.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, this one's a 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the square footage?
Hold
It's
on.
not pulling up.
Yeah, it's not pulling up on one sec. Yeah, it's like we got like 3 under contract. We got 1 going under escrow tomorrow. I'm managing this live here. Hold on, bro. I haven't afforded it.
And what year is the house?
Dude, it's like a
2022.
2022.
Oh, okay. And what's the square footage?
I'm looking it up.
Can you
It's
pull it
11,
up on the stream?
I'm trying to pull it up on Zillow, but I got like 30 tabs open.
Yeah,
and I
it
got a
doesn't show
pop up
anything on
saying
Zillow.
hot singles near you. So it's like my computer has some kind of virus. It's 1586.
How much?
1,586 square feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the PI is 1,800. The rents in the area are around 26. Yeah. So I would probably wrap this so I could get the funding for it. I'm just looking to be in and out on this.
Yeah. Okay. Is there equity?
No equity. It's just a straight sub 2. Yeah, they'll lose. Yeah,
VA loan.
and it's a VA loan.
And insurance are gonna be what, like another 700 something?
No, the taxes and insurance. Probably. What would you say for taxes and insurance, John?
I can't even pull any information about this. That's why I was hoping Allison was going to send us the preliminary title report.
Yeah, we're just waiting on the prelim. But yeah, there's no pictures on Zillow. We just got pictures from the seller. He was a little slow to get back to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was about to toss it up on Investor List, but then I saw your comment. So.
Yeah, no, thank you. The insurance should be like $2,000 a year, so that's like
Yeah.
$180 a month or something like that. The taxes, I'm gonna say are gonna be like maybe 5,000, if not less, over there.
Yeah, and Fernie.
Property tax right here was $6,254 for 2023.
So that is
54.
500. So yeah, like another 700. So PITI is like 2,500, right?
Yeah, so 25, and I mean you could always go to the the county to lower the taxes. Yep, reassess it. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. But this would be a good wrap. Maybe not a rental. Who knows? Unless you.
No, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. So, do you think, based on the pictures, do you think they can put another bedroom somewhere?
Shoot. Yeah, I think so. I mean, so I think this guy's a gamer. I mean, there's a pretty decent sized living room space on there. It's got a 2-car garage. It's in a nice area, dude.
Okay.
I would say, and then I'll send you the pictures. I mean, there's just an area. It looks like it's like the framing of the door. I'm not a technical guy like you. I'm not as smart as you, so I don't know what it's called. It's just that wood siding, the frame around the door. Like that looks like it just needs to be repainted or replaced. But I mean, that's just a few bucks. Other than that, everything looks pretty.
And what was the entry fee again?
So the entry fee, so it's 5 to seller, and then it's 10 assignments, so that's 15. Nope. No arrears. Yeah, closing costs, 1-2%, and then
like 20, right?
Yeah, and then obviously the holding cost is going to be up to you depending on the exit, right? I think you could put a tenant in there right away. Ultimately, that's going to depend on you. I usually count for three months.
Yeah. Okay. I
I have a friend that is on his way to Fernie. He just bought a house over there. So can you send me the address and I can have him walk it if possible?
Yeah, I'll send it over. I'll send it over right now.
Okay, brother. Thank you, and I'll let you know probably later today.
Yeah, I'll check. I'll check in with you in a few hours.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's my buddy Hanoi. He's an astro flipping student.
Okay.
Interested in this one. I'm about to put a packet together and toss it on Investor Lift. Other than that, I'm not seeing any leads coming in.
Did we find out if we got cartel mode or not?
No.
No, we don't, or no, we don't know.
I haven't found out. Let me.
Like 50 of those in the world, basically.
Yeah. There's.
All right, so I'm going to let you deal with that. I'm waiting for this guy to call me back on Segura Street. I'm going to put him in here. Edit.
Well, that'll be cool if you guys can get that one down.
Oh, there's no if. We're getting that done. I'm trying to get
a lot of those. I get a lot of objections on sub 2.
Yeah, I got a certain way that I talk to these folks.
Like, what kind of objections are you getting?
They want the loan out of their name. That's the big one. Or, well, if you get the property back, it could be destroyed, and then that one.
So why would I invest all these thousands of dollars, putting money in your pocket, fixing up the property, all of that, just to miss a payment? Explain that, how that's going to benefit me.
That's what I told them.
Yeah, if there's anything that what could happen, what you should hope happens is I miss a payment, then you can get this entire thing back.
But I try not to use, those a deed in lieu or anything like that, because Molly pretty much and Pace has said stop using the term because y'all are using it wrong. And
yeah, we don't use that in Texas either. I said I don't think you can do a deed in lieu in Texas.
Yeah, you can.
No.
You can in Texas.
And Molly just says sometimes, we don't want to do the 31 days because it could have been sold. Because she's run into that where it's been sold and then it's 60 days late, or they say it's 60 days late because they didn't receive it because they sold it. So she doesn't want to use the whole 31 days. It has to be beyond 60.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not seeing any leads. I just make these revisions, send them over to our seller. Hopefully you can open escrow in the morning.
All right, I'm on the other line. If you want to have a conversation about selling this house, give me a call. I'm not going to go back and forth on text messages with an agent. Like, I'm not a 14-year-old. I don't do text messages.
So that Sims one, I don't even know, because since the parents are no longer living, I don't even know how to go about getting the kids.
Well, that's a probate. Where's that one at?
And all these are San Antonio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's something that it might have to go through probate.
It already has.
It already has?
Yeah, it's already gone through probate. They want a lot of money, and they're asking too much for the amount of rehab that needs to be done. It's already expired twice. 1202. Sims.
Okay.
Like there's only 2 pictures in there now, but it needs a full rehab. Like it's been listed twice with 2 different agents. It's expired both times.
It's currently off market.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Looks
I
like
just
it needs
don't
a
know how to get a
roof.
hold of the kids or whatever, one of the kids.
Yeah, this thing needs a roof at a minimum.
Because I was offering anywhere from 50 to 60,000.
What do they want for it?
139.
Oh, that's it? Okay. That makes sense. Said nobody ever.
But I think the ARV ranges from on the low end maybe like 180, the high end 230. I've been seeing like as Esteban, I don't know if you've seen it, same thing, like a lot of rehabs, they're either getting done 70 to 80% of the way, then they're trying to sell it because they bought it too high.
Oh yeah.
I had an agent call me from a listing that I called back in July from the first Elephant Challenge, and it was a probate. It had to go through a judge. I offered 80 for it. The ARV was like 230 when I did it, and then she called me like a month ago and said, "Hey, you remember that house you put a bid in?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, the investor who bought it for probably around 130, I think. And she's already she says the ARV is 280, and she's already at that with rehab. But the problem was they got an unlicensed contractor in there. He didn't pull any permits, so the strike team went in and the strike team was shutting down stuff left and right a month ago. And now it's going to cost double the amount for a permit plus fees. And she was already at 280. She was already at she was already at what the agent thought ARV was. And I still think that the ARV would have been 230 in the Balcony Heights area. And it wasn't finished. So
Did you put the address in the chat?
I think it already got sold.
Oh, I got sold. Okay.
Yeah. But that's just an example that they're buying too high. That's why every time I go and I offer about 50 grand for the same, like Prospect Hill, I'm offering about 50 grand because all those houses are ARVs around 200.
Yeah.
You need $80,000 to $100,000 worth of work. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I was trying to look up this, try to skip trace this one on Sims. Damn, it's already 1:00. Oh shit, I got a meeting. S1, I'm gonna have to dip for a second because I got a meeting with the city. Let me figure
It's
that
fine.
out real quick.
Well, I got that live. So it's at 5 Eastern, which would be 2 p.m. California time.
That's fine. I'll be available. Let me take
So-
this at 1:00. I've got to meet with the city manager and all that shit. So I'm just gonna zoom in.
Yeah,
So
no worries.
I'll be back.
Well, I'll end this here shortly. Hey, Michelle, we're probably gonna end this and we're gonna jump right back into it, probably like in a few hours. You're more than welcome to join, and if not, no harm, no foul. We should definitely connect after the live because I'm working the San Antonio market. So Maybe we can. And I believe I've been seeing you. You're in the San Marcos group, right? Or no?
Uh, what do you mean? In the
Like
San
in sub
Antonio
two,
one?
I always see your name pop up in sub two. I don't think we've ever connected though.
I'm
It's all
always in there.
yeah.
I, hey, if are you doing anything on Wednesday?
No.
I could use some help at Chicken and Pickle making sandwiches. So I couldn't do anything for Family Promise. I
Uh
think
huh.
Rosario is handling that, and I was going to go with SRJC, but it's too late to try and get diapers and wipes and all that other stuff. So instead, I'm going to make about 90 sandwiches, bag them up, I could use like bottles of water. We're only going to do like 90 of them.
Okay.
And I'm just going to make sandwiches, put a bag of chips. Jessica here in San Antonio gave me 90 chips. I'm going to go to Shipley's and ask them on tomorrow night or today and ask
Hmm.
them tomorrow night if I can come by there with a bunch of boxes. When I used to work in a juvenile place, they used to give us all the donuts they had at the end of the night. And that way we can just put bags of donuts in, I mean, some donuts in with the lunches and just go hand them out at the Via bus stop downtown off of Frio to the homeless people on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, I think I should be free, and if I'm not, I can still maybe drop off some supplies, whatever, anything you need. Just send me a message or whatever you need. I'm actually going to the grocery store later this evening.
Okay.
I have a Zoom coming up in what 2 hours. Another community that I'm in, so I'll be going live on that one. But after that, I'm pretty much free. So I'll send you the link for that if you want to hop in there. If not, it's all
Yeah,
right.
because I wasn't getting any volunteers or nothing. So
Okay. So you mainly need help just distributing stuff or supplies?
distributing and making 90 sandwiches. It shouldn't take that long to make 90 sandwiches. And
Okay.
I figure we'd meet up at like 10, go make the sandwiches, then drive downtown
And hang it
and
out.
then go live on Instagram because Pace is going to be doing it at 10 or 12 or something in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's right. You know what?
Yeah.
I gotta check. Okay. That's right. Yeah, I was supposed to be in LA. I live in San Diego. I'm just down here in San Antonio at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Um, but okay, yeah, definitely interested. I'll find a way to loop myself in there. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this here short, and then we'll get in contact after.
I enjoyed this. This was fun.
Yeah, we're trying to. So all we're doing basically is we're just doing our stuff live, you know. So we're calling up agents, sellers, the whole nine. I just figured we just kind of put ourselves out there, and it'll be a good way to for others to bring in leads to us. Like I do get a ton of messages. Like I'm getting around 30,000 organic views a month on my Facebook, and I get a lot of people outside of Sub Two that need help with their deals, and they all goes to like my spam. So I was like, let me just start doing lives. I created the link up the top so people can just submit leads. So the goal is whenever John and I go live, we can just call them up and hopefully lock some stuff up. John locked up 2 deals last week, and then won 3 deals. We're not officially under contract just yet, but we should be tomorrow.
I've come
So
close about 6 times. I've got an agent right now who brought me a deal. And then as soon as I send him a contract, he reneges. And he brought it to me before he even got it under contract. Then he brings me another one, a pocket listing. Stupid me. I gave him my numbers first, and he hasn't called me since. So I think he's like, I don't know. I think he's like, what do you call it? Passing my numbers
Shopping
around.
your
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah.
Running your
Okay.
numbers.
It kind of gets me mad. And if he calls me again, I'm just gonna. And he wants to be a sub 2 student. He was in the last Elephant Challenge, and that's how he found my number, by me putting it out. So it kind of gets me mad that he's done that. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of agents like that. John's pretty good about putting them up in their place. I'm not as assertive. I'm more of a sarcastic with them. It just depends on the agent.
He
But
wanted 6%. And I told him, no, that doesn't work with my numbers. I was
yeah,
like, I told you way before. But okay. Well, I'll let you guys go. I had fun. I appreciate it.
yeah. Hopefully, we'll be on live tomorrow, probably 10 Pacific Standard. I don't know what the agenda is, but I'm going to try to get some leads or whatever lined up for tomorrow, so I can call and I'll probably be making some announcements with some of the integrations I got going on.
Well,
A
I'm
lot of
hoping
free
I can
stuff.
get that one under contract from that agent. So we're going to see how that pans out.
Yeah, yeah. So we got some stuff lined up for tomorrow. If you want to hop in there or whatever.
Yeah. Where do you put the link, or is it going to be the same
So
one?
I just popped it on here. So I'm using a professional streaming platform. I'm trying to find a way to directly link it through Facebook because on Facebook I'm able to create the event, but when I go live, it doesn't pull that event. It just creates its own event.
I was like, you
So
guys are getting me mad. You're not seeing my messages I'm putting on Facebook.
yeah, well, no. So it's linked to Facebook and Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. So your comments actually, I don't know if you could see the screen, but your comments are on the right side of the screen. I had it in full screen, so I couldn't see it. But yeah, I'm the only person handling this. Nobody on my team's an integrator. So
I'm a
you know,
visionary. I'm a
I
visionary.
gotta, yeah, I got to do all the heavy lifting. So
So, okay. Sounds good.
all right, bye bye.
Bye.
Hey John, we're about to get off. John, I thought you had a meeting. Where is he?
All right, you guys can stay on the Zoom or whatever.
No,
I'll
we're
try.
gonna. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna prepare for that other Zoom I got in a few hours. I'll send you the link to you as well, Ben. I'll probably time with you in about an hour or so, unless you have anything for me at the moment.
Not right now.
Yep.
I called in.
No
I've
worries.
been calling agents. No, of course, it's surprise, surprise. As John says, they don't call you back. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, know why that is.
Well, because they suck. That's why.
Have you ever heard of Listing Spark, John? Do you know who that is?
No idea what that is.
Okay,
Who's that?
so I called one agent, and this guy. It sounds like an answering service. He's like, "Oh, this is so and so with Listing Spark," and I said, "I'm looking for Aaron Gistel," and he's like, "Oh, Aaron's a broker, and I work with him on his team." I said, "Okay, well, I'm calling to get some information about this property, like what's going on. It looks pretty beat up. It's been on market for a long time. Like what's happening?" And so,
Yeah, that's the one that was on the market for like 294 days or something, right?
oh my man, that was even longer. This one is ridiculously. It's 300 days on market. Your favorite, bro.
Okay.
Your favorite.
I
And
was
so I
about
said,
to
look,
have a birthday on the MLS.
yeah, about to have a full birthday. So I was like, okay, look, I want to, I need some information on this property. It's thing's been on the market for 300 days. It's beat up. It needs a lot of work. I'm trying to figure out where the numbers pencil. And they said, "Oh, well, if you want to send us an offer in an email, we're happy to submit
Always,
it."
it's that.
Always, yeah, I was happy to submit it to the seller. I said, "All right, well, I'll talk to my guys and we'll get back to you." So I don't know how do you handle those, John? Like, what do? Do you just try to wait until you get Aaron on the phone, or?
I tried to do the same thing last week. Aaron doesn't take your call. He wants to shoot you a text. I'll tell you verbatim what he fucking told me. Hold on. Hold on. This is the one on Gunther.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so I called. He didn't call back. I left a voicemail with whoever. Hi, John. We have multiple offers and have not yet reached an agreement. You're welcome to submit an offer. Wait a minute. You got multiple offers.
But
what do you need me for?
What do you need me? I just heard they got one offer today. So, but they haven't then found out if the seller is going to agree to it. So, that thing is beat up. That thing needs a ton of work.
Okay, so let me let me focus on my on-market business,
Please.
and then you guys want to keep the live going. Yippee-ki-yay! What are we doing? Where'd Esteban go?
I'm going to prepare for that other live coming up in like 2 hours. So I'm just going to cut it here. And then I'm waiting on the seller's lawyer to revise the RPA. Once everything comes back good, we should be able to open escrow tomorrow.
On the one with Jeff?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so sounds good. We'll touch base later today.
Okay, guys.